Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. So the topic we are going to learn today is divisibility rule for numbers from 1 to 10. Now before I can proceed with the video, I would request you to kindly subscribe to my YouTube channel if you have not done yet, and please do not forget to press the bell icon. So without wasting any time, let's move ahead and understand the rule of divisibility for each of these numbers. So rule for every number is divisible by 1. We all know that. So there is nothing to check over here. So every number will be divisible by 1. Now coming to the rule for divisibility by 2. So here a number is divisible by 2 if it ends in 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8. So if a number ends with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8, or in short, if the number is an even number, then it is divisible by 2. Let's check out a few examples. So 34 ends with 4, which is 34 divided by 2 is 17. 50 ends with a 0, so 50 divided by 2 is 25. 82 ends with 2, so answer is 41. So any number which is even is divisible by 2. Next we check the rule of divisibility for rule for divisibility by 3. So what is the rule? A number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. So let's check out a few examples. So 1, 2, 3. So if you add this 3, 1 plus 2 plus 3, you get 6. And 6 is divisible by 3. Hence the whole number 123 is divisible by 3, which is 41. Let's check another example. 27 is 2 plus 7, which is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So 27 by 3 is equals to 9. And the last one, 81, 8 plus 1 is 9. And 81 is 9 is divisible by 3. Hence the entire number 81 divided by 3 is divisible by 3. Answer of which is 27. Next we move to the rule of divisibility by 4. So what is the rule? A number is divisible by 4 if the last two digits form a number that is divisible by 4. So let's check out a few examples. 316. So what are the last two digits? 16. And we know that 16 is divisible by 4. 4 4s are 16. Since the last two digits are divisible by 4, the entire number is divisible by 4. So 4 7s are 28, 4 9s are 36. Second example, 84. The last two digits in itself is 84. We can clearly see it's divisible by 4. 4 2s are 8 and 4 1s are 4. Last example over here, 120. The last two digits are 20 over here. We know that 20 is divisible by 4. Hence the entire number 120 is divisible by 4. 4 3s are 12 and the answer is 30 over here. Next we move on to the rule for divisibility by 5. So what is the rule over here? A number is divisible by 5 if it ends with a 0 or a 5. So example over here, 45 ends with 5. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. 60 ends with 0. 60 divided by 5 is 12. One thing you should remember in the divisibility is that any number ending with 0 over here, typically when you try to divide and you get it 0 over here, will pass the divisibility test over here, like ending with 0 or an even number or 10. These all will pass with the divisibility test. Then 105 ends with a 5, so it will be divisible by 5. So 105 divided by 5, which is 21. Next, the rule for divisibility by 6. So what does the rule state? A number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by both 2 and 3. Basically, these are the prime factors of 6, 2 into 3. So let's check out a few examples. Example 54, it is even. So what is the rule of divisibility by 2? It has to be 2, 3. It should end with 2, 0, 2, 4, 6, 8. In short, it should be even. The number is even over here, and the sum of digits 5 plus 4 is 9, which is divisible by 3. Hence the entire number is divisible by 6. So you can see the answer is 9 over here. Let's check another example over here. So the number is even, and the sum of the digits is 3, which is divisible by 3. So 120 divided by 6 is 20. The third example, 42 is an even number again over here, and the sum of the digits is 6. So it is divided by 6. Let's move to the rule for divisibility by 7. This is one of the little trickier one over here. and comparatively a little difficult than the rest of the things. So just kindly pay attention over here. Double the last digit and subtract it from the rest, that is the preceding digits. If the result is divisible by 7, the number is divisible by 7. So let's check out a few examples. So what does the rule state? Double the last digit. So last digit is 3. Double means you just multiply by 2. So 3 2s are, you can see over here 6, and subtract it from the rest. Rest over here are the preceding digits. It may be 1, 2, 3, 4, as many number of digits as there. So 13 minus 6 is 7. Now the 7, if it is divisible by 7, the number is divisible by 7. Since the resultant is 7, hence it will pass the divisibility test of 7. So the entire number 133 divided by 7 is fully divisible, and the answer of which is 19. Let's check out another example over here. 91. So what you need to do, you need to double the last digit. So 1 multiplied by 2 is 2, and the preceding digits over here is 9. 9 minus 2 is 7, which is divisible by 7. Hence the entire number is divisible by 7, the answer of which is 13. Let's check out the last example in this series over here. 49 over here. So what are you going to do? Double the last digit. 9 to the 18. So here you have left with number 4. So 4 minus 18, although it's negative 14, but irrespective of the sign, the number is divisible by 7. Hence the number, entire number 49 is divisible by 7. Now what is the rule for divisibility by 8? The rule for divisibility by 8 states that a number is divisible by 8 if the last 3 digits form a number divisible by 8. So what you need to do is, example, you just need to check out. You can see over here a number 1000. As I told you previously, for especially 2, 4, 10, here 8 also, if your answer comes out 0, it will pass as the divisibility test. So here the sum of 3 digits, the number is divisible by 8. So 0 is divisible, the answer will be 0. So 1000 divided by 8 is 125. Here we have 512, last 3 digits form a number divisible by 8. So here we'll just need to check out. 8 6 are 48, you carry 3, 32, 8 4 are 32. So yes, it is. So here is a bigger number, 2048. What are the last 3 digits? 48, which is divisible by 8. Hence the entire number is divisible by 8. Then the rule for divisibility by 9. A number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. This is similar to 3. Just like 3, you sum up all the digits, divide by 3. If it's divisible by 3, then the entire number is divisible. Likewise over here, you add the numbers, and if the sum is divisible by 9, then it is if the sum of the digits is divisible by 9, then the entire number is divisible by 9. Example over here, 81. So 8 plus 1 is 9, which is divisible by 10. Hence the entire number 81 is divisible by 9. Sorry, by 9 over here. 729. So you add this digit, 7 plus 2 plus 9, which is 18, which is divisible by 9. Hence the entire number 729 is divisible by 9. The last over here, 1 2 3 3. So you add this numbers, 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 3, which is 9. It is divisible by 9. Hence the entire number 1 2 3 3 is divisible by 9. Then the rule of divisibility by 10, the last of the digits from series 1 to 10. A number is divisible by 10 if it ends with a 0. So this is one of the most easier ones. So any number, you can see 70 ends with 0, hence divisible by 10. 130 ends with 0, so hence divisible by 10. And 1000 ends with 0, hence it is also divisible by 10. So let's sum up the divisibility rules. But before I can proceed, I would request you to kindly like the video and do let me know your feedback in the comment section. Let's sum up the divisibility rules from 1 to 10. Let's do a quick recap. So what is the rule for number 1? Everyone knows it should be divisible by 1. For number 2, a number is divisible by 2 if it ends with 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8, or it is an even number. A rule for 3 is a number is divisible by 3 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 3. What is rule 4? A number is divisible by 4 if the last 2 digits form a number that is divisible by 4. Rule 5 for number 5 is a number is divisible by 5 if it ends with a 0 or a 5. Rule for number 6 is a number is divisible by 6 if it is divisible by both 2 and 3, which are its prime factors. Number 7, rule for number 7, double the last digit and subtract it from the rest over here. Rest are the previous digits. If the result is divisible by 7, the number is divisible by 7. Rule for 8, a number is divisible by 8 if the last 3 digits form a number also which is divisible by 8. And number 9, a number is divisible by 9 if the sum of its digits is divisible by 9. And finally, rule for number 10, a number is divisible by 10 if it ends with 0. So I hope you like this particular video. Do check out other series also. You have Bodmas, you have conversion coming up, and lots of other interesting videos. Do subscribe to the channel, like this particular video, share it across, and until the next video, take care and be safe.